Right, and I want you to make the most noise you've made the whole night for this last dance, okay? Because you've been waiting the whole night. Favouritism.
Right.
Well, not really, because I put it on last. Well, the trophies are already out. There's a million of them around the room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my eyes and I want you to make the most noise when I count to 3, alright?
Stevie Wonder, let's go.
Oh God! This is like we need a divorce. Oh God! It's like we've been in a relationship this long since seen its best. Right, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm not Stevie Wonder. 1, 2, 3. Raise.
Hi guys, how are we doing? Alright, this is my first ever time doing stand-up. Fucking hell, that light is bright. You really cannot see a fucking thing. Okay, full disclosure guys, my name isn't actually Tony Weir. My full name is Antoine Jean-Luc Bernard Weir. And I know what you think. Listen,
French!
I love my parents a bit. We'll get onto that. I love my parents to bits, right? But what the fuck were they smoking when they named their middle child Antoine Jean-Luc Bernard Weir? Like, honestly, what the fuck? I have 2 brothers, yeah, and their names are Nick and Elliot. Honestly, like, what life? I've been very privileged. I grew up as an expat, which meant that I lived in several countries in Europe, and I've also lived in the United States. And what I want to talk to you about tonight is the subtle cultural differences you see when you travel, alright? There's subtle cultural differences, okay? So I didn't know this, but in America, my name, Antoine, is a black man's name.
Nah.
Alright? So much And this is because, right, I'm just going to get a little bit intelligent for you guys right now. Back during the early days of the slave trade, when the first slaves arrived into the United States, alright, they came from French colonial countries. So therefore, a lot of them adopted French names. Not that they had any choice in the matter. However, alright, I just want you to picture the look on these American guys' faces when I show up, one of the whitest people that you have ever seen in your life, with a British accent to boot, and introduces himself as Antoine Weir. It was too much for these guys. Barack Obama had not yet been elected president, and here I was, destroying cultural and stereotypical boundaries in the United States.
Yeah!
Right? Right? That's what I'm saying. But there we go, it's these subtle cultural differences, okay? So for instance, when you're in England and you make a mistake on your math paper, what do you do to rub it out?
Maths.
I've just given you the answer, use a rubber. Use your handed Bart Simpson shaped rubber. You know, there you go. In America, they call them pencil erasers, okay? But they have another term for the word rubber, and that is a condom. Now if you're smart, you see where I'm going with this, alright? Being me, 12 years old, it's my first day in American school, and I've made a mistake on my math test. And lo and behold, I've forgotten my rubber. So what do? I put my hand up. Excuse me, sir, but do you have a spare rubber? Now the thing about Americans, right, is they don't get angry, they get outraged. They get fucking outraged. So my teacher, he was so American, had a mustache and everything, he stood up and he goes, Antoine, why the hell would you need a rubber? And I go, well sir, you know, I'm scared I'm gonna make a mistake. And you see, I've already made a couple, and I'm really scared I'm gonna make a couple more. And that's what I'm saying, it's these subtle cultural differences, alright? Subtle cultural differences. Okay, so after 4 years in the US, I moved back to the UK, and I'm not gonna lie guys, I thought I was gonna be so fucking cool. I was a British guy who went to an American high school. I was gonna be so fucking cool. I grew my hair out long, I had a bit of an American twang, you know? I knew what was up. But I wasn't even 18 yet, and I had been to New York City and smoked a blunt with my English friend Harry. You know, I was shit. I was gonna be cool as fuck. But I went from being Tony the British kid in an American high school to being Twon the French Canadian Jew, eh? It's a true story. My mates are right there. They know it's 100% a true story. I went from being Twon the French Canadian Jew, and let's put it this way, okay? My return to the UK can best be described as this. I was really young when I first left the UK. I was around 9 years old, and back then, the word bell end was used to describe the end of a bell. See what I'm saying, man? It's subtle cultural differences. Subtle cultural differences. It turns out, right, that if you leave the UK as a British French guy and you live in America, when you move back, people think you're Canadian. That's my set, guys, and thank you so much.
Great!
I'd already written it down. I love that. At the end, you got all inspirational. So this is like fucking. This is like Dr. King. It's great. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you what. Actually, I have this. Darren Johnson. For him as he leaves the stage. Fucking hell, they're number 3. Jesus Christ. It's weird, because these guys, I know I said it earlier, but they genuinely do look like a boy band. You know, they're all wearing the same sort of colour, but in a different way. And Tony, I'm afraid to tell you that you're the one that writes all the songs.
Nice.
Okay. Good job. Kristen Bluing!
Oh damn. Here we go.
Tony Ware! Spill your drinks everywhere!
What happened? Forget about it. Sorry, did that go on you? I'm so
Darren Johnson! Tony Ware! For Darren Johnson! There we go! As they leave the stage! Fantastic stuff!
Oh man.
Guys, hold on! Whoa! That bell's for me, not for you! Right, now, guys, sincerely...
Fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Dean,